It's happened again. I've violated the community guidelines and it's hate speech again. Okay, ding, ding, ding. I'm about to get banned for life for spreading the evil message of equality and asking guys to take responsibility. And there are so many people who hate what I'm doing. I guess there's been some mass reporting going on. What I'm doing is the furthest thing from hate speech, and you know that because you know how uplifting and empowering my content is. I don't hate on anyone. I don't hate on men. That's how they interpret it, and that's not my issue. So it's really a shame if I get banned for life, but please follow my backup account, okay? Let's fight the good fight. This can't happen, okay? I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna be posting pep talks from now on. I don't even know what to do, but okay, if you have advice, give it to me. Otherwise, follow my backup account right now, please, and I love you, and okay, let's do this.
12 seconds later.
Good day to everyone, except men who feel the need to say not all men when women speak up about misogyny. You guys are the fucking worst. Do you even know how guilty you sound? It's hilarious. Woo!
Guys, I don't know what it is lately, but I said the same thing on last episode, okay? Somehow, these TikToks, these people that we are finding online, just seem to get worse and worse. So here we have an individual who has been banned on TikTok. Now, guys, if you don't know this, in order to get banned on TikTok for talking the way that this woman does, it's actually quite difficult. Right, like you see the amount of stuff that we cover on these episodes, gentlemen. It's actually very difficult for these people who say these things to typically get banned. So you have to be a special breed of individual to actually get banned by this platform. Now, before we jump into it, guys, I've changed my character. For some reason, my character's broken on this screen for a little bit, so I'll have to fix it later. So for now, we have just an angry picture of myself drinking some coffee, and we are going to be taking a listen to what this woman has to say. So as always, guys, you know, make sure that you come and join us over on Locals. Make sure that you leave your thoughts, and yeah, buckle up, guys, because this is, again, a bit of a damn rough one, if I do say so myself.
I'm really glad I got this comment, because unlike some people who get defensive and dismissive and gaslight the experience of women, this is actually asking what we can do.
This is coming from a woman, by the way, that excessively, just outright gaslights the experience of men, okay? But she's sitting here telling us that it is unfortunate, or she doesn't like it when it happens to women. Gee, right? Not too great of a start this video has got off to.
First of all, we need to understand that guys grow up in a culture where it's normalized for them to not express or explore their feelings. This leads to a lack of empathy and a low emotional intelligence.
Guys, I don't know what it is, okay? But just because men process emotions differently from you doesn't mean that we lack emotional intelligence, okay? Something that might make you sad, something that might make me sad, does not necessarily make somebody else sad. And that does not mean that they are stupid in any capacity. Maybe their feelings just work a little bit differently. And guys, I'll say this, okay? I was talking to my editor about this particular video, getting his thoughts and seeing what he thought about it, man. And we kind of compared ideas about this, okay? And one of the things that I brought up to him, and he seemed to agree with it, was, you know, men are actually, here's my view on this, guys. Men are not taught to go out here and suppress their feelings. No, no, no. I think it's the opposite. I think a lot of men these days, especially in contemporary society, are told to go out here and express your feelings and tell women how you feel and tell everybody how you feel. And then men grow up with this idea. And you know what a lot of men realize? They realize that sharing your feelings is a terrible idea. Okay? And the reason why men realize this is because they get punished for doing so. Guys, if you are in a relationship with a woman, I would encourage you, you know, okay, I wouldn't, but, you know, hypothetically speaking, if you go out here and you open up and you show all your emotions and you tell her how you feel, blah, 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 especially to girls that maybe you're interested in who you don't yet have a relationship with, that is one of the fastest ways to run people away from you. is to be overly emotional. So right off the bat, what she just said there, at least in my view, is completely untrue. Second of all, just because men process emotions differently from you doesn't mean that we're stupid. Okay, but let me know what you guys think in the comments, because maybe it's just my lack of emotional intelligence speaking here.
And this is the root cause to a lot of issues that guys have. But how can we change that? Well, we can do that by building empathy. So guys need to really look inwards, analyze their thoughts and feelings, and pinpoint those emotions. And most importantly, they need to express those thoughts and feelings to other people, especially.
Do you guys know why a lot of men don't share their feelings and personal thoughts with other people, particularly women? Right? It's really sad. It's really messed up what I'm about to say, guys. But the reason why a lot of men don't do this is because they get punished for doing it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of guys, you know, they're literally taught to go out here to be emotional, to express their feelings. Like, we've all heard it before, right? The traditional advice is like, if you like a girl, you go out there, you tell her how you feel, and you try and convince her to like you by showing you what a great individual you are. Okay? But we all know that crap doesn't work. Right? If you're a dude who's been around the block a couple times, you know that, for example, crying in front of a woman, losing your job, these sorts of things, they're things that repulse them. Right? She might not leave you right off the bat, but they certainly don't help at all.
Especially male peers, family, dads, mothers, like being able to have that freedom to explore their feelings and understand them. That's how we understand others, is by understanding ourselves.
I love how this girl like thinks that she's like a philosopher, man. Like, the thing is, like, I don't even disagree with her here. I think it's obviously, you know, fair play to her. That's a good point, right? You should understand yourself before you seek to go out and understand others. But that doesn't mean that everything that you just said before that sentence, which sounds very nice, wasn't complete BS. Right? Like, I'll give her credit there, guys. I agree. You know, you should go out here. You should seek to understand yourself. You should, you know, learn about yourself before you try and interfere with the lives of others. You really shouldn't be interfering with the lives of others anyway. But you see the point I'm getting at here, guys. You know, understand yourself before you go out here trying to, you know, change everything about the world, right? But, you know, completely undone by all the gobbledygook before what she just said.
When guys do that, they can also start to see problematic aspects of their behaviors, whether they're small or big. So first, work on themselves, and then start understanding others.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. I'm going to give this like one more quick run through so we can just highlight just how insane what she just said was. So take a listen to this again.
And do. First of all, we need to understand that guys grow up in a culture where it's normalized for them to not express or explore their feelings.
Not true. Right? Literally not true. Modern day society teaches men to be overly emotional, actually. At least in my view. Let me know what you guys think.
This leads to a lack of empathy and a low emotional intelligence.
So her extrapolation from her point, which doesn't make any sense, is that men have lower emotional intelligence and we lack empathy. Okay? So literally right out the gate saying that we're not very intelligent and we're sociopaths because we're not told how to process our emotions correctly. Yeah, I wonder why you got banned off the platform. Let's continue on to the next video.
A quick reminder, not everyone deserves your energy.
Why does this girl sound like she's like reading a children's book? You know what I mean? Like she's how I imagine, like if I was, you know, back in when I was, you know, a kid, when I was a toddler, man, I think this is what like teachers would sound like when they're reading you a story. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is this?
Let me repeat that. Not everyone deserves your energy.
Even if you're, okay, if you watch this video, right, and like she makes a video like this and you agree with the premise, how do people watch this even if you fully agree with everything that she says and not walk away from the video feeling like you've just been talked down to for the past 30 seconds? Like, how does that happen?
Setting your boundaries does not make you a bad person. And if someone makes you feel like you are when you do, then that's another telltale sign, alright? Your intuition is most likely already telling you what you need to do. You just need to respect what it's saying. Your energy is valuable, just like you are. Love you, bye!
I cannot express to you guys, right? Obviously my character's just got maybe you guys can see this. Is this better, guys? Maybe we just do this, right? You know, fantastic stuff. Okay, I cannot express to you guys how much discomfort this clip just gave me. Like, I'm sure many of you guys watching that right then just genuinely felt uncomfortable towards the end. That was actually outrageous. But let's continue on to the next one. My goodness. Okay, so this is the one that you guys, I believe, my editor's going to be putting this one first. So this is where that she tells us that she got banned from the platform. So let's take a listen.
It's happened again. I've violated the community guidelines and it's hate speech again. Okay, ding, ding, ding. I'm about to get banned for life for spreading the evil message of equality.
Finally, someone said it, right? Finally, someone has said it. You see, anyone who has 2 licks of sense knows that this whole message, especially in contemporary society, guys, of equality, is really just a means for female chauvinism, right? And this is why you got banned from the application. Okay, it's not because you're not spreading equality. That's not what you're spreading at all. Anyone who buys into this idea of like, oh, modern day equality, you know, women just want equal pay. You guys understand that women have had equal pay for the longest of times, and it's been enshrined in law for many years now. Okay, like I don't understand. See, equality, guys, it really just is a guise for these people to try and brainwash other people. And you know what the sad part about it is, guys? It is that it completely works, right? I've said this in the last few bunch of videos, guys, but if any of you gentlemen are looking for a business idea, particularly if you're watching this and you're a good-looking dude, I would recommend just jump on TikTok and start lying to women, guys. You know what I mean? Literally $1 million business idea right there. Just tell them how, like, you know, men need to respect their boundary. Like, literally just copy the crap that this woman says, but just tell them what they want to hear. Like, go out there, guys. Here's what you do, okay? You go out there, you rent a nice car, right? You get like a Rolls Royce or some crap like that. You sit in there, and then you just rent it for the day, and you record a whole bunch of TikToks lying to women, telling them things that they want to hear, and then you go out there and you sell like dating courses. Right, there you go, gentlemen. If any of you guys want to become millionaires, I'd suggest that you copy that. But let's continue.
And asking guys to take responsibility, and there are so many people who hate what I'm doing. I guess there's been some mass reporting going on. What I'm doing is the furthest thing from hate speech, and you know that because you know how uplifting and empowering my content is.
Why does it feel like I'm being threatened? Right? Like, can you guys imagine if I made videos, right? And I'm like, you guys know how positive I am, right? Like, you're not going to report me, right, guys? Like, I'm so positive. Like, you understand that, don't you? Like, what kind of person? Like, they make videos, and as an audience member right now, like, we're watching this this girl's video, like, I feel like I'm genuinely being threatened. Maybe I've been making content wrong this entire time. And mind you, by the way, guys, like, this girl, typically the TikToks that we cover on this show, they have a lot of likes. And I'm talking like, you know, lots of likes. They frequently have more views than like tons of my videos, man. Like hundreds of thousands and hundreds of thousands of views a lot of the time. Millions even. But this girl's account is actually quite small. Right now, I don't know if that means that this is the new one that she's talking about, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, you have to really piss people off, I think, you know, in order to get your message of quote unquote equality banned. Even if you say really outrageous stuff, the fact that you hide under the banner of equality usually means that TikTok won't ban you. So you have to be a real clown to get that far.
I don't hate on anyone. I don't hate on men. That's how they interpret it, and that's not my issue. So it's really.
Yeah, it must just be, guys, listen. I know what you're all about to say, okay? But here's the simple explanation, guys, is obviously we're just not emotionally intelligent, and we're not intelligent enough to understand that this woman isn't insulting us. So there you go.
Really a shame if I get banned for life, but please follow my backup account, okay? Let's fight the good fight. This can't happen, okay? I don't know what to do. I'm just going to be posting pep talks from now on. I don't even know what to do, but okay, if you have advice, give it to me. Otherwise, follow my backup account right now, please, and I love you, and okay, let's do this.
Can you guys imagine, right? You're sitting there, you're making these TikToks, okay? And you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I've been banned from TikTok. Right, I can't imagine, like, I don't know if this woman's making an income from this, but I really don't think so. I think she's just doing it for ego gratification. Maybe she's selling like some $2,000 womanist courses or some crap. I'll take a look at that after the video. But let's continue into the next clip.
I
actually feel really sad for people like this who comment that I must be single because I'm opinionated, loud, I express myself, I'm colorful, I'm annoying according to some. Clearly based on the idea that if I was in a relationship, I would be submissive, I would be controlled, I wouldn't be as expressive, I would have like toned it down.
No, I think you've got this backwards. I think that what the individual is saying is that people aren't going to want to get you into relationships if you're loud and annoying and, you know, difficult to deal with. I think that's the point. I think the point the person is trying to make is they're saying that the attributes that you have are keeping you single. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I misheard. Let's have a look.
Single because I'm opinionated, loud, I express myself, I'm colorful, I'm annoying according to some.
Yeah, some, right? You know, just a small percentage of people, right?
Clearly based on the idea that if I was in a relationship, I would be submissive, I would be controlled.
No, see, I think the idea is that the reason why you don't have a relationship is because you're, in your own words, not mine, loud, obnoxious, and annoying, or something along those lines, right?
I wouldn't be as expressive. I would have like toned it down, meaning that we're in a relationship. We have to compromise and not be so, we can't be too much. We have to be smaller and gray.
Is this woman wearing Fruit Loops on her hand? Is that what I'm seeing? Do you guys, I don't know if you guys have it in America, but do you guys have a cereal called Fruit Loops? Right? They're basically just like
be too much.
Brightly covered sugar rings. Eh? What on earth?
We have to be smaller and grayer and mousier. Fuck that shit.
Oi, oi,
Whether
oi.
or not I'm single is completely irrelevant to my TikTok and to life in general.
I don't think it is. I think that you can definitely draw a correlation between the two, right? Like, I think the point is that people can draw a correlation between the two. Like, to say that they're unrelated, I think is a little bit disingenuous, right? Like, if I'm a piece of crap in all my content and people say that I'm single, like, maybe it's like, you know, maybe there's some sense to that, right?
It's really none of your fucking business. And it's based in the age-old patriarchal idea that as a person you assume to be a woman, I need to be controlled.
Or maybe they're just extrapolating that your partner, whether it be man or woman, is, or lack thereof, is a result of you being very, very loud, right? Like, notice how, guys, like, can you imagine you're having regular conversations and you're talking to these individuals and, like, they don't interpret anything without the, you know, the lens of viewing them through the patriarchy. You see what I'm saying? Right? Like, maybe the person is just saying that you're difficult to deal with, and they're not, like, it's not some patriarchal kind of crap like hell. Like, I don't know, you could have a girlfriend for all we know. Okay? Like, but man, of course, whenever someone makes a comment, guys, it's based in patriarchal roots, and we obviously need to change society because she feels oppressed and stuff like that. I don't know.
You're intimidated by me because I'm a free thinker bringing about positive change while you're a brainwashed dummy.
There's no way. There's no way. We gotta, like, sound clip that and put it in my intro or something. Guys, there's no way.
Thinker bringing about positive...
Wait. I'm a free thinker, she says. Hang on.
You're intimidated by me because I'm a free thinker bringing about positive change while you're a...
Ah, yes, a free thinker, literally parroting the phrases of indoctrination camps known as universities. Guys, this is the result of social sciences in universities, in case you were wondering. I don't consider it brave. I don't consider it rebellious. In fact, when I look at you, I see someone who is literally parroting systems that we have in place already. Like, do you guys see what I'm saying here? Like, this individual thinks that she's rebellious and she's going against the system, but I see this, and, like, I literally, you know, it's literally word for word the indoctrination system of womanism. Like, it's so ironic that she's sitting here telling us that we're indoctrinated when we have an individual who's literally wearing the uniform and speaking the language of modern day indoctrination. That's crazy. Let's continue on to the next TikTok, and I believe this is a shorter one.
Hi, I'm Rania, and I'm mentally ill.
You know what? I'd believe it. So she says here on her thing, When you've lived with undiagnosed ADHD your whole life and faced bullying and misogyny from every direction since early childhood. I love like the victim mentality. Like I just absolutely love it, right? Where what better way to spend your day than just spewing on TikTok how oppressed you are and how difficult your life is. Like, do these people not understand that everybody has issues, right? Everybody has problems, but yet we're supposed to give a crap that this individual has. So this person has undiagnosed ADHD, mind you, and faced bullying and misogyny from every direction. I'm going to say this, guys. First of all, it's very interesting that this woman is complaining about misogyny when she herself is a misandrist, first of all. Second of all, who the hell hasn't been bullied before? Like, I don't understand. Have these... Oh, okay, this is probably a dumb question, but, like, obviously girls like this have never been in, like, a Call of Duty lobby or anything like that in their entire lives, right? Right? Like, you would think that because they're on the internet, they would know how the internet functions, and they would understand that not everybody is going to give you positive feedback, but I guess not, right? Let's continue on to the last TikTok. Oh, Lord, I remember this one. Oh, no.
Good day to everyone, except men who feel the need to say not all men when women speak up about misogyny.
What she really means here is when women are misandrists and you say, hey, that's not right, that's what she's talking about.
You guys are the fucking worst. Do you even know how guilty you sound? It's hilarious. Woo!
I don't know, like, if there's anything that says, like, clinically insane more than that. But guys, I think we're going to be leaving today's episode there because my sanity has hit its last thread. So now's a good time, guys. Make sure you drop a comment, leave your thoughts. Come and join us on Locals if you haven't already. Let's see if my character works here. Oh, yeah, maybe. Make sure that you come and join us over on Locals, guys. The link is in the description. As always, it's totally free to join. If you're interested in supporting the channel, make sure you check that out. But as an individual with very low emotional intelligence, guys, I hope you all take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace. Yo, what is going on, guys? Past Taylor here. Just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of today's video. Before you head out, there's just a few announcements that I'd like to make. The first is that my editor, who goes through all of the blood, sweat, and tears of putting together content for us to endure, has started his own YouTube channel. The link will be in the video description, so make sure that you go and show him some support by going and giving him a sub. Also, we are currently looking to expand fiendish content creation behind the scenes, so if you're interested in becoming a content creator alongside me, be sure to check out the application form at the very bottom of the video description. This is for those of you who are interested in becoming a part of the content that you see here on YouTube. So if you're interested in applying, make sure to get in quick. People who apply first will have priority for consideration. Again, the link is at the very bottom of the video description. Lastly, if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, there are links to both Patreon and Locals below the video, guys. I'd like to extend a huge thank you to the supporters on those two platforms. You guys allow me to make these episodes, and your support is greatly appreciated. As always, guys, make sure you take care of yourselves, and I will catch you later for real this time, guys. Peace. I get